G'day everybody and welcome to another episode of Automotive Carnage. Today we are working on the most modern car we have ever had on the channel, let alone the most modern car I've ever owned. And I don't know what year it is. Yes, g'day everyone, my name's DJ and thank you for joining us on this fantastic episode of Automotive Carnage. Today we are going to be working on this beautiful blue 2000 and I don't know what Honda Accord Euro. As I said, there's only 2.4 reasons we own it, and that's because it has a wonderful, almost indestructible and much internet coveted K24 engine, plus it also has a 6-speed manual transmission. Now, what do we plan to do with this car? Right about here. Right there, I got a big 230mm grinder. Yoink! We are going to be making a front cut. That's right, this car, as you can see, has had a bit of a low impact at the front, which has locked the steering up, so it's pretty much a economic write-off. There's no point fixing it. I picked this up for $1,000 because I wanted that engine. That's the only reason we got it. So let's go for a quick walk around this vehicle and I'll show you, a brief rundown of this car. Let's do it. So as we do when we have a new vehicle on the channel, let's start at the front and have a quick walk around this vehicle. Now, as I said before, it has suffered a low speed or mid-speed impact at the front. I say that because it's damaged the front, locked the steering up on some sort of safety mechanism, but the airbags have not deployed, which is really unusual. But that's why I have this car and why I got it so cheap. So I only paid $1,000 for the whole thing. Great blue color on the outside, which doesn't concern us at all. Sunroof model, which is great. I always love a good sunroof. Beautiful interior, which most of this is going to get scrapped. 6-speed manual, fantastic. Leather, electrically controlled seats, which we might save those and see if we can find a way of retrofitting them into the daily driven Prado, which I think would be pretty cool. She's a mess. I mean, she was a well-loved and used and abused family car. Got different wheels. Why the rear bumper's missing, I have no idea. Someone smacked it at the rear as well. They've towed it around with the old seatbelt. Yep, I'm only going quick on the outside because honestly, everything, as I say, from those A-pillars back, that is all going to the dump. We don't need it. Like every single wheel is different. There's not a matching wheel on this car. Anyway, let's pop the bonnet and talk about why we have this car. And there it is. The part that we actually want is in fantastic condition. This car still runs and drives. Obviously the cooling system is had it. The radiator has been smacked in, and because of the steering being unable to turn, we turn right ever so slightly, and that's as far as we can go. But we'll put some power to it. We'll get it started and I'll show you what I mean. But look at it, it's absolutely complete. It's clean, it's perfect. This car was running. As I say, it still is running. I'm just so excited to finally have a K24. Now, I guess the main question is why? Why do we have a K24 6-speed manual? Now, I'm going on a bit of a campaign at the moment, going around and collecting any and all engines that intrigue me, while there's still an opportunity to. The way the world is going at the moment, resources are becoming very scarce, secondhand parts are becoming very scarce, and what people have, they're holding on to. I mean, we live in a world now where an LS1 out of a Commodore is costing you north of $3,000. So I'm taking the opportunity now to start stockpiling engines, transmissions, seats, diffs, anything that I feel I could use in the future for transplanting into different vehicles. I'm starting to collect, and the opportunity came up to buy this entire car, and so I jumped on it because I've always wanted to play with the K24. Now, if you've been anywhere on the internet recently, you'll know the hysteria that's around the K24. Slap a turbo on the side and people are getting these things up to 1,000 horsepower, which is absolutely insane for a little 2.4 litre straight 4. So I don't know if I'm going to keep this in a front wheel drive configuration or convert it to a rear wheel drive platform, which is becoming very common now, especially over in the States. So that's why we're going to make this a half cut and just tuck it away in the corner of the shed or in the yard for a rainy day, or when we find a body that is suitable to put this engine into. So without further ado, let's get inside. We'll pull those seats out. As I say, we want to keep those and see if we can fit them into the daily driven Prado. I think would be really cool. Nice little touch to that. And then we'll pull the center console apart, free up the shifter linkages, and then get my big grinder and whoop, straight for the center. let's get into it. We interrupt this video to bring you a special announcement. Pretty much just want to take this time to thank you, the awesome viewers, for watching this channel. I truly love bringing you all the random bush tricks that we find out here in the bush, plus also trying to build random cars like this that really shouldn't go together, but somehow we figure it out. If you want to help and continue to grow this channel, please jump on over to automotivecarnage.com, where you can pick yourself up an awesome Automotive Carnage t-shirt. That's right, we now have merchandise. This one is to celebrate Bakayundo, which is indeed this Cressida that we are trying to build at the moment. And we have an absolutely awesome design. On there you have got Bakayundo itself with the water tower from my local area. Bakayundo, what is that, you ask? Well, it's half Japanese and it's half local indigenous. It quite literally translates to stupid car. Case in point, this is a very stupid idea that I came up with a long time ago, and it's taking far too long to finish. So anyway, thank you so much for your support. Head on over to automotivecarnage.com, pick yourself up a t-shirt, get yourself a stubby cooler, and thank you very much, absolute legends. I'll let you get back to watching that video now. Sorry, I just remembered I said I was going to start it for you, so let's do that now. This is kind of funny. That battery is refusing to start. It's obviously that dead. I'm here by myself, but yeah, you'll notice that engine is revving. It's getting a little bit of RPM going, get the juices flowing, get the electricity going in. Nothing a brick can't fix for us. Keep it up, Bricky. Right. Now we've got a bit more juice in. Got that Bricky's holding that engine at 2.5 pretty consistently. Nice. All right. We jump in here. We've got all our lights and everything, clutch in. Come on. Come on, Bricky, keep it going. Okay, so that's not working for us. So while that battery charges up, we'll go about starting to pull the passenger seat out. Okay, let's get Bricky off the job. Turn that car off. There we go, listen to it purr. Black, red, put those down there, black, red. Okay, we're safe. I got a bit impatient and did both the seats, but anyway. Hey, she's got a nice fruity like woof. Yeah, it doesn't like red lighting. Anyway, you've now heard it run. It runs, which is good. It red lines, which is good. I won't run for too long, obviously, because we've got no cooling in it. But these seats are ready to come out. Pull that one. Oh, okay. I can't just pull that one. Anyway, so I realised once I flipped that one up that I need to cut the loom. I don't really want to cut the loom when my Prado was charging it, because I don't want to get electrocuted, because I don't like being electrocuted. So now all that we've started and we've test run it, and you know what it sounds like. Let's disconnect the battery, cut the loom, pull these seats out. Okay, so here we go. It's another beautiful day here in the outback, and it is time to chop the Honda in half. We kind of have the young fella here going along, pulling our masking tape line across the glass. We're going to put the saber saw through there, and then we have our new 230mm grinder that is going to go ripping through the floor, hopefully. I don't know, it's a massive blooming grinder. So excited to get it. And yeah, we'll see how it goes on this car. Right, now, yeah, we'll finish prepping here. We'll get some power out for the grinder, and we'll get into it. That's what we want. So we've got into a little bit of a predicament here where everything is cut through except for that tiny little bit there. That is all that is holding this car together at the moment, if you can consider that together. So I'm just going to bend it up and down until it snaps. I don't want to get in there with my fingers and grind it away. Yeah, success. Oh, that wasn't success. What happened there? There we go. That's success. And there we have it. Half a Honda. The rear half that we don't need. All the fun bits are now over here and our magnificent half cut. I'm really chuffed. That came out really well. A bit longer than expected, but hey, it's the first time we've done it, and so we'll be ready for next time we do it. We might end up doing it to that thing. We'll see how we go. Anyway, so there we go. One half cut K24 with a 6-speed manual, ready and waiting for a donor vehicle. I suppose now we have to go find one. So thank you very much for watching this episode of Automotive Carnage. My battery's about to die, so I'll catch you guys on the next one. See you later.